Welcome to today's stream. Go ahead, post, let everybody know I'm live. Yeah, it's animated. I thought that was real. I was about to say, I know that mess hurt. I didn't even see if it posted. What is this story? That is some weird stuff. That is crazy. I don't want to read that story. That has compressed my brain beyond recognition. Alright. Continue getting this achievement. Where's my phone at? Okay. Anybody watching this at a later time might end up playing Modern Warfare with a friend of mine, so this drifting is clean. Of course. Last minute stuff, man, I swear. I wonder if I restart my progress, would it, how do I restart my progress? Show ghosts. Let's do that. Don't know how that's gonna work, but anyways. thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be some like ghost cars on the track or something. All right. Come on, don't crash, don't crash. That wasn't a bad crash, but still got my points. That's all that matters. I wish this stuff was real. If we can get $200,000 just by drifting, it's like, bruh, sign me up. Let's choose another car. It's fancy looking. Perfect. I used to be so dog water at this game, now all of a sudden I can just drift like it's nothing. Why that thing has to be at 4,000 kilometers? I'm like, bro, y'all couldn't have had that achievement at 3,000? Like, where am I at with this achievement? That thing is so far away, bruh. 95%. Dang. It makes no sense. Come on, bruh. How strong is that barrel? I got past gold, so I don't care. Should be playing Modern Warfare, get my skills back up. So I'm like, I haven't played that game in so long. That was close. Check something real quick. That mess still costs? That's crazy. It's like that's an old game. It's like game ain't even like new anymore. It's like how you gonna still charge something? Charge $60 something or something. I'm like that game old. That's crazy. Soon as Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man movie comes out, I'm freaking buying that. What's up, DK? Okay, which race can I do? I feel like I haven't done this. Yeah, let's do this one. Doing good, doing good. Got to experience the rain a little bit. Went out and exercised. I actually went out to go buy me some Red Bulls and gum, but I walked. I would have jogged, but I was like, nah, it's too wet outside. I didn't even have the proper shoes on to do all that, so I was like, nah, it's gonna be a walking day. Yeah, it's always nice. Always nice going outside, even if it's raining. That's like one thing people be like so like cautious about going outside when it's raining. I'm like, me, I love it. I love being outside when it's raining. Far of a walk. About 3 miles. A little over 3 miles. I think it's like 3.06 miles. It's like I had been like heavily on like knowing like how many miles I walk or jog. I got like a Fitbit watch, but prior before that, Nike, they had sent me out some shoes to test out, like some exercising shoes. And so since then, I've just been like so caught up with like miles, walking, jogging. I did have to chill on jogging though, because I think I sprained my leg, my lower like not calf, but like not my ankle, like that middle part. Good plan. Yeah, I'm saying like same. I was outside during recess, like running around like it was nothing, like that's all I knew. Then what? Then there was like days when I remember when I moved, and I had like friends I could actually go outside and play with, and yeah, I was like, fam, I'm forever going outside. I don't care what the weather is like. Now, if it's hot, then that's one thing. But if it's raining, I'm like, bro, I don't care. Shit, I love the rain. Rain, snow, whatever. Exactly. Now, snow is a little bit, like, you know, I feel like there's a better chance of slipping in some snow than it is rain. Like, they have, like, waterproof shoes, but snowproof, I'm like, damn, that's another thing. Like, I get, like, a lot of, like, sneakers and stuff, so it'd be kind of sketchy going outside. Some ice catch your foot, that's it. It's over. Like, accept your slip and fall and go about your business. It's funny, people don't want to accept it. They still be trying to fight the ice. I'm like, nah. I accept it. I might fight for a little bit, but I ain't gonna put up a big fight. I ain't got time for all that. Combat shoes have thick, heavy treads. I can jog without falling. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, was getting some cleats. So when it's like icy outside, get like some cleats instead of it having the plastic, just having the metal at the bottom. Tearing that ice up. Actually, I think there's like this like you can like make like some cleats, or it's like some stuff you can like, it's like kind of like chains for your shoes a little bit, but I'm saying if I ever find that, I'm like, I'm gonna buy that, add it to some Jordan 1s, bruh. My shoe game, that's it. It's done and over with. They need to make a Jordans 1 boot, like a Timberland, but it's like a Jordan 1 at the same time. That's how much of a sneaker addict I am. I'm like, I'm out here coming up with shoe ideas, and I'm like, fam, it ain't gonna work. Where do you even buy combat boots? Is that like a, you gotta like get that like ordered in, or? Well, I know you did say that you were going to enlist in the military, so. Was it you, or was it somebody? I thought it was you. DK. Yeah, old Timberland football cleats. Yeah, I'm saying, well, that could work. That could work. I like that. I'm like imagining, yeah, that can work. Buys the military shoes off base. Okay. Okay. Was your dad in the military? Or was he, you know, like, or was it like a, just like something that he just saw one day and was like, oh, place to buy military shoes? Come on, get that 24,000. Sir, 19 years Air Force, 3 years Army. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so both my grandfathers, they were both in the, I don't know what branches they served. They might have, I think, I don't know what my grandfather on my mom's side, but I think on my dad's side, he was in the Army. I think, yeah, I think he was in the Army. He took a full rate. Yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah, 19 years. That's the thing where I was thinking, like, because I know when after I graduated high school, and I was thinking about, like, enlisting in either the Navy or the Air Force. Because I was thinking, like, okay, like, 4 years, I'm done. But then I started thinking, like, dang, I might get, like, heavily into this, and I might want to stay in longer. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't think I wasn't ready for that commitment yet. So, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, I just have, like, a lot of, like, family and friends back home, and, you know, I guess I wanted to be, like, closer to them. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a bunch of gaming gear and just play military games. And show support to the military and actual legitimate soldiers. That was a 94, 95B. And so I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it, you know, you had to do a lot to get to that point. That's something I'm like, I don't know what that means, but yeah, it sounds like it's a lot. Why'd it be like something easy, like I should have known what that was? Food service specialist, military police, combat engine. Dang, he was doing it all. He's all like, look, he's just like, now do you want to serve crime or do you want me to serve you some food? You choose. And he was like, and don't think I don't know nothing about combat. I'm an engineer in that, so. Your dad's the type of person where it's all like, hey, look, bro, like, I don't want no beef with you. Like, let's just shake hands and just go about our business. He's like, I throw down in the kitchen and I throw down in war. So he was like, you choose. He was like, you want food or you want, he was like, you want justice. Yeah, and after he got out, he had 3 jobs to support the family. He retired and he was like 38. My mom worked. Wow. Yeah, because, yeah, military dudes, they be retiring early. They, you know, when they spend all that time in the military, yeah, they can retire at that age, no problem. A lot of people be thinking like, oh, that's a young age to retire. I'm like, yeah, but military is it's a lengthy job. Sorry, because he got hurt. If it wasn't for that, he'd keep going. Oh, okay, okay. But still, though, like, he spent 19 years, like, in the military. Like, that's something where you can't, you just don't look at it and be like, oh, okay, like, that man had a lengthy career. Someone in the military retired, it's because they got hurt. Yeah, because I'm like, them dudes be going on till they like 40, 50 years old. And that's the thing, I like, I didn't want that. I was like, that's why I was like, I wanted to just kind of like treat it like a college thing, but I'm like, bro, I might fall in love with this. And I'm like, I ain't never coming back home. So that's why I'm like, nah, I can't do it. He still gets paid for his service, so he does get a low income, but mom works. So we could be comfortable. Yeah, I know like it's like that aftermath, like income from the militaries. I knew about that. I studied a lot about it. I remember after I graduated, I studied a lot into it, like Navy. Well, I started off studying Navy, and then like my family started putting like the whole Air Force thing in my mind, and then I started thinking, I'm like, dang, I probably can land me an easy job at Boeing. And so I was like, that was like the plan, like, okay, Air Force, Boeing afterwards, set. Main reason why I'm joining, I want to finally meet my Irish buddy. Oh, that should be sick. I know people, they all like that. It's always funny. That's one thing that I like watching on YouTube occasionally, is people that fake being a soldier and they get called out in public. They'll ask them like some like, straight up like hard military questions, and then they think they know what they're talking about, but they're all like, huh. The actual military guy be like, huh, that's strange. He's like, yeah, because that doesn't even exist. Serves my plan is to serve as long as I can until I get hurt or die. Yeah. Well, hopefully, yeah, hopefully them last two things don't happen. I might not know you that much, but I'm like, nah, you good people. Somebody like you, it's like, I'd rather see you home and safe than, be out there like getting hurt or dying. Military. Yeah, them people that be sitting there lying about being in the military. It's so funny too. It's like, oh, what uniform is this? Navy under firefighter field. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's what I wanted to do, but then once it was like everybody started doing Air Force or putting that in my mind, then I just got overwhelmed, started like overthinking it, and was like, you know what? I think it's just best if I become a content creator. So 2015 rolled around, created a gaming channel, never looked back. Only reason why I did look back is because I thought I'd drop something, so. Shining for the Navy. We were so close to get everything ready. Did maps. It was actually No, wow. You make it that. See, that's the thing though. There's a difference between mine and then his. I'm like, I got overwhelmed, and I remember I felt that practice testing was. That was another thing. I was like, felt that practice testing was all like, you know what? I don't think this is, best for me. But it's like you go through all that stuff and then just get to the last part, be like, you know what? No, I did enough. Probably what it was like all that stuff that he had to do to get into it and stuff. He was just like, dang, and then getting inside, it's like gonna be probably. I think it was the ASVAB. I think it was that ASVAB or whatever they call it. No, I didn't do anything physical. I just did that computer test, and the guy was like, well, so you failed the practice, but it's okay. There's a practice. And then you can do the practice again, and then do the actual test. I'm like, bruh, nah, that. I was like, you got me doing so. I think I did study for it a little bit, and afterwards I was like, staying with it, trying to pay. Yeah, I failed the practice, and then I think I came back home, did like a practice, and failed that. And I was like, yeah. If I'm out here failing a practice test, I'm like, and that should show. I'm like, yeah, I ain't cut out for no military. My recruiter said that given my gender and race and high college GPA, my application looked at first versus a male with an average GPA. That's good. I think because he's overall saying like, nah, you smarter than than the male with an average GPA. Top of that, I've had overall 90 credits, so I want to join as a E1. Think be E3, E4, can't remember. Is that better? Sounds better. But I don't know, a lot of the times people be saying, say something that's like turns out it ain't even all that good. E3, E4 does sound better. Oh, okay, alright. Well, that's freaking dope. So yeah, definitely with that, it's like, I can see, you being eventually like turning into a recruiter and then the highest like ranking and stuff. People go to leave the barracks at E5. I just need one promotion. Dang. It's like military is a fascinating thing of like, just knowing everything about it. I think that's one thing. Probably after I do this documentary about the fugitive slave stuff, I definitely might work on a documentary about the military. So I feel like a lot of people, they look at it and they just think it's just, a bunch of soldiers just going in, fighting like a war and stuff. But there's just so much to it. I feel like a lot of people don't really know about. Because military is fascinating. I think that's like one of the main reasons why I like was looking into it after I graduated. And then like the aftermath, like after when people do leave the military, then it's like adapting to the life that you was living for so long, and then like getting back into it after you was like now you gotta adapt to like the normal life. Starts at E1 unless they did jobs and basics, which can help promote. The jobs won't really help if you already have 90 credits. Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's like, you said you have that, and then it's like you gonna most likely get into the like E3, E4. Yeah, it's like you're set, you're good. I'm just gonna be like years down the road. You join the stream, talk about, oh yeah, I'm in the military now. It's like, yeah, it's like my, you know, everybody here, we all watching you. Like, where y'all stationed at? Oh, we stationed stationed somewhere in the world. Shout out to that station. I think the only thing difficult for me would be the swimming portion of basics. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, last time I went swimming, I think it was, yeah, this like swimming class thing I did when I was a kid. Other than that, I'm like, I don't know. Because I think like all of this too, I feel like it's like more to it than just swinging your arms and kicking your feet. It's like, you gotta stay afloat, sir. I'm like, can't do it. It's like, I got heavy bones. My bones, they weigh me down. It's like an anchor. So I start swinging my arms, kicking my feet. What if I don't move nowhere? They're like, trust me, sir, you'll move. I'm like, no, I won't. Look at one of the swimming instructors. I'm like, you, come like here, hold my stomach. Hold my stomach and just, you know, push me across so I could get the illusion that I'm swimming. Stop at this platform, but 9 feet up, and they lightly tap you and make you jump in the pool. I don't need to be tapped. I'm like, you know, just give me time. I'll jump in on my own time. They'll probably push me. It took too long. They pushed me like, all right, in you go. I know there's like, I remember what movie was it? Lone Survivor. And they showed like that beginning portion and how those guys be having to train for the Navy SEALs. Oh my God. Them dudes be out in the like middle of, like not in the middle of the ocean, but like early in the morning in the ocean, sitting there. Like shivering cold. I'm like, bruh. Happen to not swim. They have swim guards around the pool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, because they had that in that Lone Survivor movie. They showed like in the beginning portion, like the training that they had to go through, and they showed where like one guy, like he wasn't swimming, so they had some people perform CPR on him. I was like, that's crazy. That's a good movie too, Lone Survivor. All military movies be so good. They be good for no reason. It's like they, you know, it's all the same different stories, but they still so fascinating. Like that, American Sniper, Black Hawk Down, Zero Dark 30. Zero Dark 30 was really good. Where are some other military movies? I think they had one with Samuel L. Jackson and 50 Cent called Home of the Brave. But that's not like, I don't know. That's a questionable military. It's alright, because Samuel L. Jackson. They have a long pole. They throw it to you, grab on, pull to the ledge. Smaller pool. Dang. Maybe you and a few other people in there, they were all like, you almost drowned too. I'm like, bro, I don't get it. Like, how I float? Mess up in the smaller pool. Now they got me in the little kiddies pool. Now you gotta sit here for 2 hours. What's up, Fishy? Not the flow if I'm holding on to something. For the sea, now that's some stuff that I would say. I'm like, I gotta hold on to the ledge. They were like, nah, you gotta go out in the middle of the water. I'm like, can't do that. Like, you ain't seen them swimming movies where them people done drowned? Can't do it. Doing good. How about yourself? But I feel like, yeah, in the Navy, though, you have to swim. Because it's like, you be on the ship. Next thing you know, that ship, like, something might happen. And now you guys gotta swim and stuff. So, yeah. That was another movie I was watching, but I never finished it. It's Dunkirk. That movie, 1917, that's a good movie. 1917 is really good. That's good. That's good. There's some other good war movies. There's like some that I missed out on I hadn't watched. I think there's like Saving Private Ryan. I never watched that. There's this one I started. It had Bruce Willis in it. I think he was like flying a helicopter or something. I never sat down. I watched like half of it. Should watch Wolf Call. Wolf Call, okay. Saying military movies, they be good. I remember when I went to go see American Sniper, I was like, hey, yo. It's like, even though they didn't show the ending, but then to like know what happened to him, that it was still sad. That movie was still sad. That's like one of those endings where it's like, dang, you don't know what happened, but once you read it out, then it's like, dang, bruh. It's about a Frenchman with a hearing gift on the submarine. And it's kind of interesting. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. There's another military movie I watched. I can't think of the name of it, but that was good too. It was more like one of those like motivational like military movies. Like I think it started off like the sergeant or the guy in charge. He was had some problem with one of the soldiers. That dude never quit. Was that one? What was that one? Hacksaw Ledge? No, not Ledge. It was Hacksaw something. That movie was pretty crazy. Ridge. I think Hacksaw Ridge. I think, yeah, that was the name of it. See Major Pain. Of course I've seen Major Pain. See, I was seeing like serious like military movies. I didn't want to say Major Pain because I was like, well, that was a comedy. But of course I've seen Major Pain. Anything with the Wayans brothers, I most likely have seen it. Now, if I had to say that's one of my favorite military movies of all time. Full Metal Jacket. I saw the beginning portion of Full Metal Jacket, but I haven't saw like the that second half, like after the sergeant guy gets killed. I think I watched like maybe a little bit of that second half where the sergeant after the sergeant guy got killed, but that sergeant dude, he was no joke. Rest in peace to that man. I know he passed away in real life, but now that dude's funny. He's somebody that you gotta like keep in your circle, like just to like, you know, keep things on the edge still. But yeah, Major Pain. Damian Wayans, that guy, he can, it seems like anything I've seen him in, it's always been good. I think, of course, My Wife and Kids would be his, like, best work. That, Mo Money, he did that movie with Marlon Wayans, that was good. Then, of course, Major Pain. In Living Color, that was good. And Wayans brothers, they could do some stuff. Sniper Ghost Shooter. That's a movie? I thought that was I thought I was playing a game where it was like Sniper Ghost Warrior. Where's that game at? Yeah, Sniper Ghost Shooter, but no, I don't know about that. I play this game, Sniper Ghost Warrior. I forgot. Battle. Huh. I don't think I saw it. I haven't seen that movie. Did I mess up on the checkpoint? Hold on for a second. Oh, maybe that was just like a part of the map. Yeah, it's just a part of the map. Forgotten Battle. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm responding to a text message real quick. What happened? Official Windfire. Thank you for the follow. It's a World War II movie based on a true story. Yeah, any war movies based on a true story, it's gonna be good. I think most of them are. I don't know. Sometimes them like fictional war movies might get in the mix, but they don't. I don't think they do as well. There was another movie I think that came out during the time Lone Survivor did, and that was a war movie. I can't think of the name of it, but it was like a modern war movie. It might have been American. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was American Sniper. I gotta check now. That's one movie that I actually would like to do. If I ever became an actor, I would love to do a war movie. There's like they say I gotta go through like actual training like a soldier, gain weight, do all this other extra stuff. I'm like, hey, so be it. The van, I ain't gonna do the van. I know one movie I was like, I remember, well, we didn't watch because we were studying World War II. I remember we started talking on Pearl Harbor, and we didn't watch the whole movie. They just had us watch the scene where they started crashing at Pearl Harbor. I was like, bro, we ain't gonna watch the whole movie? Like, I won't watch the whole thing. I won't just watch 5. I could watch this at my house on YouTube. True experience film is Sandcastle. I never saw that, but yeah, I was all like, bro, I want to watch all of Pearl Harbor, not some of it. They always be doing that in my school, at my old school. I was like, bro, show the whole movie, not half of it, not a portion of it, the whole movie. Some other war movies. Movie Fridays where students can bring movies and the teacher rolls out the box TV. Yeah, they did that at my old elementary school. And I remember I asked the teacher if I was like, can I bring in House on Haunted Hills? And the teacher was all like, no, it has to be a PG movie. I was like, the movie can be PG if y'all wanted to. I mean, I was that type of student. I was that student where I'm like, I want all these kids having nightmares. Everybody bringing Lion King, Cinderella. Meanwhile, I'm like, I have House on Haunted Hills on VHS. Like, can we watch that? So like, no, the movie has to be PG. Like, well, can I bring in The Exorcist? I said PG. I'm like, the movie is PG. It's based on a true story. I need to roll out flat screen TV. Yeah, because them TVs are like smart TVs. They got Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Peacock. They got it all. Showtimes. All they just gotta do is just like type up the Wi-Fi passcode. That's it. They watching it all. I came up in the VHS days where it's like we had to like, they are like, oh, sorry, my family, we were watching this movie over the weekend. We're gonna have to rewind it. Now they got like a whole, they like start all over. I'm like, bro, it's that easy? I gotta ask one of my friends, their little brother, if he knows. He probably does, because, yeah, I don't think VHS tapes. I think people were still kind of using them, like, but I don't know. Like, he might, because I'm trying to think, when did I stop watching VHS? I think I stopped watching that stuff, like, back, like, 2003, 2004. I saw a teacher pull a flat screen into the room. It's like, nah, the projectors with the clear vision. I know, right? They was all like, they remember when they got like the projecting screen where they could hook it up to their computer. And I was all like, nah, where's the one with the clear paper? And we could just look through it. There's all like, teachers all like, that broke, we don't have that no more. I'm like, nah, I don't like this. I don't like this change. This is a change I did not agree to. Shoot, our school, we had a payphone. I'll never forget when my middle school had a payphone. They might still have that payphone up there too. Because that's the one school I think they hadn't had no reconstruction did to it. So they might still have that payphone up there. I should check. The light and marker teachers had the alcohol. I know, right? No, they didn't have, they used those like erasable markers and wrote down stuff, so they didn't have to use that because the teachers, please, the stress out them teachers, right? They probably have been drinking that alcohol. Some of the teachers, not all. Some of them teachers chill, but don't hit that helicopter, we good. Shoot, that's what I honestly miss. I might just watch that for old time's sake as Bill 9 videos. I'll be asleep in that classroom. Once I hear that Bill 9 song start up, I'm wide awake. Besides, the school have changed, so like, when I was in school, the inner walls with raw bricks. Just scraped the bricks and concrete. Nah, my old high school, they tore that whole school down, and now they done built the indoor school. And I'm like, you guys waited all this time to build this indoor school. When I was here, y'all didn't have that. Y'all, I had to go outside in the freezing cold to go to class, raining. Now these kids get the luxury life of an indoor school. I'm like, nah, that's not even cool, man. That is not cool at all. Trailer schools anymore. Oh no, they had some of the classrooms like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anymore, but some schools I think are like that because there's some schools I seen they're like high schools. They haven't done construction to it yet. I think because my high school was the oldest, that's why they did construction to it. Because our school, I think ours was like the first one built. And yeah, they had they overall was all like, nah, we gonna have to do some reconstruction. Because they fixed up the one school. And they was like, because that school is actually a pretty rich school. To my trailer classroom, we had a tornado test. We had to leave the classroom, slide under the trailer, and wait. Dang, that's where you were living down south, or because I'm like, fam, they did that out here. They had us do earthquake tests. They was like, nah, we ain't preparing y'all for a tornado. We preparing you guys for fires and earthquakes down south. Okay. And have no AC. Dang. Oh, nah, I couldn't been in that. That's crazy. Yeah, because down south, I know the time when I did go to Louisiana, it was in July, and I was like, oh, nah. Come out here till 2016. That's when I was in college. Okay, okay. I'm trying to think. I probably did go on a trip to, like, somewhere. Was at the airport. We probably walked right past each other. Probably. I think, honestly, because I'm trying to think, 2016, where did I go? I went somewhere in 2016. I can't remember, but I know I went somewhere. Was it Vegas? No, I don't think. No, it wasn't. Was it Vegas? No, it wasn't Vegas. Because I was on leave. Dang, where did I go again? Because I think I didn't go to Vegas until 2018. Maybe I didn't go nowhere in 2016. Maybe we might, that might have been a year me and my family, we skipped a trip. So I don't think so. Probably not. But I'm for certain we probably been in the same area at the same time. At some point in times throughout the past 6 years. Did fly in 2018. Oh, okay, then yeah, for sure we definitely walked past each other then. To Atlanta, yeah. Probably we walked right past each other. I was like, I probably did look in your direction. But it's like just that moment in like time where like all the planets and everything aligned up. I was like, that's a cool looking person. That you probably thinking in your head, dang, that guy's head is big. And then next thing you know, years later, we're on Twitch just, you know, talking about war movies and everything else possible. I didn't spun my whole car out. I'm not going to get 17,000. Dang. Oh, wait a second. Bruh, the clutchness. Last minute 17,000. Check the YouTube low key. Kind of look familiar. Now I'm curious. You say you don't have social media. I remember you saying that before, that you didn't have social media. It's like if you was in Seattle, because I started working in Seattle in 2016, and then had to stop because of the pandemic. Probably seen me almost get hit by a couple of cars out there because people don't know how to drive. Oh, YouTube, Facebook. I don't have any pics online. Dang. No, I respect it though. It's like social media because I know there's like friends that I used to go to school with where I don't see them on Instagram. No, YouTube. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I used to have friends that was like on social media, and then they just disappeared. I'm like, dang, what happened? It's actually kind of funny though, cause like looking at your name, it looks like one of these like girls that I went to school with. Cause I think she was also, she has like, it starts off with a D and ends off at 97, and I was like, it then play, but like based off of what you told me, like what your like race is and like that you're mixed, I was like, that girl, I think she is also mixed, and I was like, that'd be funny though. I'm like, if that's who you, I don't think nah. Cause it can't be. Cause I think, how long have I known her? I don't think it was middle school. I think it was like early, yeah, she's been out here since like, I think I was in high school, and that was like long before, so. And she's into the military too. So I'm like, I'm saying like, I gotta see you, because I'm like, you might have a doppelganger out here. Or you might have like a long lost twin. It's like, that's just kind of like strange thinking about it. Mixed girl, born in 97, into the military. I'm saying like, and that's, I could snap. Okay, please do so. Please do so. My snap is the same as my Twitch name. Just let me know, cause I'm like, yeah, cause I'm like, I'm curious now. Watch, I'm be like, I'm like, hey yo, I gotta end stream real quick. I'm like, I'm about to have these two long lost twins like come together. Question is, I would be like, how did you end up down south and then this twin? Like, so wait a minute, who was the like the good twin and the bad twin? Like, so I might, cause I was in the store and this boy was there waving at me, like me, and after a few minutes was like, wave back. He probably thought you. I'm saying, if you look anything like this girl that I'm talking about, he probably was somebody like a mutual friend of me and that girl. And probably thought you was her. Because her name starts with the... Well, does your name start with a D? I don't think it does. No, that just... Because no. If you say yeah, I'm like, nah, something ain't right. Starts with the... Okay. But what is that? That doesn't change that. And I'm like, they can name twins where it's like two different... Nah, I'm still believing in that you got a twin. That don't mean nothing. I don't know why I asked that question. I was born in Ohio, though. You might actually, I don't know. I'm curious now. I gotta ask that girl, I'm like, did you ever take any trips to Ohio? She'd be like, how'd you know that? Firstborn, so... Got some siblings out there. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna question this girl. My little bro, yeah. Hold on for a second, I'm getting the text message. Okay, here we go. Nah. Okay, hold on. Based off of your like thing, nah, that uh y'all might not be related because she's a little bit darker. Yeah, that girl's a little bit darker. But she's like a dark mix. Like you could tell like her darker. Dang. All right, so now I'm gonna have to see some identification. I'm gonna have to cause something I'm solving the mystery right now. All right, I need this for for criminal reasons. Something ain't right here. This is like this little moment of my stream is gonna be my CSI episode. I'm gonna ask that girl out the blue. I'm like, have you ever been to Ohio? She was like, no. Why would I go out to Ohio? I'm like, has your family ever taken a trip out to Ohio? And she's gonna be like, well, there was actually a time my dad went out to Ohio. I didn't fully bake in my mom's time. So my thing is it was the other way around. I'd like show you a baby picture of me because I was light skinned as a baby, got older, and then I don't know what happened. I remember my mom showed me a baby picture of myself. I was like, who's this? She was like, that's you. Like, that's not me. Like, I know me, and I know I've been dark my whole life. It's like, you mean to tell me was the same skin complexion as Drake, and now all of a sudden I'm the same skin complexion as ASAP Rocky? No, no, I don't believe that. I saw that baby picture of myself. I'm sitting here thinking that was all like reverse MJ. Pretty much. Like they'd slapped down the Uno card and said, nah, you ain't gonna be light skinned, you're gonna be dark. Like the rest of your fam. Honestly though, I'm just curious, like, how would I have looked if I was light skinned? I've definitely been doing some light skinned stuff though. I've been singing sad songs, crying for no reason, dancing out in the rain. It's probably good that I am dark skinned because I was like, yeah, after all those light skinned memes, I'm like, I had to go into hiding. It was an old nickname from middle school. For you? This is my skin and curls. Dang. I'm saying like, cause when curly hair Michael Jackson, he was like, I'm saying like bad. Like when he came out with bad. When he came out with bad, Michael Jackson was killing it. Like light skinned Michael Jackson, not like black Michael Jackson killed it. White Michael Jackson, he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing because he came out with that music video with Chris Tucker, and I was like, hey, that music video goes hard. But light skinned Michael Jackson, I'm like, nah, he killed it. Alright, turn on Wi-Fi. It was like I got a notification and then nothing happened. I swear, man. Alright. But yeah, light skinned Michael Jackson, he was killing it in the scenes. Trying to see. Jimmy, don't look depressed. People be thinking like they be looking bad in photos. That's the one person that you ain't gotta worry about somebody like judging you is me. I started typing by me. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm like, I judge nobody. Look bad in photos. I just look mean because I don't smile. Oh no, that's me. That's me. You might be my long lost twin. Well, actually, no, never mind, because I was born in '96. But you might be a long lost relative. I feel like I do. I feel like my family might have like been through Ohio at some point in time. So. But yeah, I'm like, that's how people, they'll always just say that to me, that I look mean or I look upset. I don't know how many times I've had friends walk up on me talking about, are you okay? What's wrong? I'm like, nothing is wrong. I'm just trying to go to, I'm just trying to go to class. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, you look angry. What's up, Liz? I'm like, this is how I look. I can't look a certain way. I can't just have a facial expression. Like, I'm like, what would you want? Like, me walking down the hallway smiling? Okay, now I look crazy. Like, I'm just listening to music. I ain't mad, but now yeah, I'm like, people questioning me. I'm like, nah. People always said that to me growing up. He's like, you look so angry. Even somebody had like, I remember it was one of my friends at work. She had messaged me afterwards. It was just all like, hey, is everything okay? I saw you walking home. Or walking to your bus stop. I was like, yeah, everything's chill. She's like, you looked angry. I'm like, fam, this. All right, I'm like, bet. I'm like, come tomorrow. I'm walking around just full on smiling. I hate that you should smile more. I'd look angry more. It's like, I'm saying, like, it's just a thing. I honestly think that's like, it might, well, I don't know. I ain't trying to play like the race game, but I think it's a black thing. Because I've seen black people, they look upset, and I'm like, dang, is that how I look? But they're not mad, though. Like, you know, of course, we do that, like, universal head nod, and then, you know, we go about our business. But I'm like, nah, everywhere I go now, I'm just gonna look like a psychopath. I'm gonna have a big old smile on my face, eyes big, everything. Look like I hadn't slept in like 15 weeks. Like, I hate the people that are like, you should smile more. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna walk down the street and be smiling for no reason. What am I smiling for? Unless I saw something funny, that would be the only reason why I'm walking down the street smiling. But this ain't no movie. I'm not like oh, let the wind blow through my like buzz cut hair. I'm like that, no. It's funny though how like they portray that in movies, like people be walking down the street smiling, or like musical movies and stuff. I'm like, nah, people don't act like that. Like that movie Grease, I'm like, if I see a bunch of kids surrounding me dancing, I'm like, hey yo, either somebody slipped some drugs in my food, or these kids is weird. Sister's wedding, her husband and dad and grandfather legit grabbed my face and was like, smile, baby, you'll look more beautiful. That's crazy. That's when you gotta judo flip somebody. I had judo flip somebody at your sister's wedding. Somebody had grabbed my face and been like, you need to smile more. I'd been like, yeah. Local news station had been like, breaking news, grandfather, father, and brother was all judo flip by small famous YouTuber TMossBoss. Here's the video of his arrest. Then I've been smiling. I get all these. Oh, I'm getting like a text message and your snap at the same time, so give me a second. I'm trying. I don't think I've seen you be. No, I haven't seen you before. It wouldn't surprise me if I did at some point in time, but now I'm curious on how you look like when you're not smiling. His dad also told me that he had his eyes stuck on me during the ceremony, like, hello? Like, sir, why aren't you looking at your son later getting married? That's crazy. I have people like that. That's just weird. People act like that. I'm like, bruh, just let me look angry. And that's all I ask for. Just let me have my angry look. Like, it ain't bothering nobody. It's weird. See, I don't wear skirts and dresses, but I need to wear one for church or a funeral, wedding. They always get loud. Like, you're so beautiful, so gorgeous. Stand there. I know, like, that's kind of like with me when it's like with suits. I don't like wearing suits because I don't know, like, me, if there's a special, like, if there's a legitimate reason on me wearing a suit, okay. Like, the day I get married, yeah, sure. But most of the time, like, I like wearing sweats. I don't like the whole suit stuff. I honestly wouldn't wear sweats to a friend's wedding, but I'm like, I probably would, like, have, like, a untucked shirt and, you know, just some nice shoes, but I don't like to go all out. I just, you know. But yeah, it's like people, they all like, oh, nah, you gotta wear suits more. I'm like, I wear a Nike jumpsuit. Like, is that allowed? It's still a suit. You say I gotta wear a suit, so this is my suit. From my family is I'm dressed more girly. Yeah, it's like I'll get like compliments like when I'm wearing suits or it's like a button-up shirt and it's all tucked in and stuff. I was like, I don't feel right. This don't feel like normal. I feel like I'm wearing a diaper. Like, why are these shirts like can't just come like pre-tucked or something? Like, why I look like this? Cause I'm like, I ain't got like no upper body structure. My upper body is skinny, so like it just looks weird. I'm like, I don't like this. I like, man, can I have the shirt untucked so I just look like I have a legit, like, but like my upper torso, it looks smaller. I don't like it. It looks like I'm like sucking in my gut and I'm like, fam, like. And it's like my mom knows I feel more comfortable dressing. Then a little kind of shimmy. Yeah. Found a picture of the only time I full smile. Oh, I see, because I'm like, I can imagine like how you look when not smiling. Like now I got that image where I'm like, okay, I can see it now. But I don't know. I don't like smiling. I like if I see, that's why I like to get like screenshots from my like YouTube videos. Like when I'm laughing, then I'm like, okay, that counts. Gotta turn my Wi-Fi back on my phone. Okay. Okay. So that's the thing, like, people, they'll send me, like, photos of the... That was, like, I remember this one guy did that. He sent me a photo of himself and was like, I don't know if he was trying to expect a compliment, but I'm like, I don't go out of my way complimenting people, because it's just awkward. Like, I don't like stand, like, unless it's like, you know, like a significant other, you know, I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. But if it ain't like no significant other and it's just some random person, I'm like, it's just, it's not so much, it's like, it's just awkward. Like, that's one person you ain't got to worry about, like, you know, doing no compliments and stuff. I'm like, I just be sitting there like, yeah, you look nice. I hate the look of my smile. Yeah, I'm like, my smile, it looks like I'd like, I don't know, like I'd like found like $5 or something. That's how I look when I smile. So I try my, that's not a legit hair every time I laugh. So, like, when I laugh, like, it's one thing, because when I laugh, that's like genuine happiness. But when I'm like just smiling, it don't look right. I'm like, I don't like it. It feels weird. People be all like, "Oh, smile!" Like, that's why I hated like taking like the school photos and stuff. I just be wanting to sit there and stuff. I'm like, bro, take the photo. Like, they ain't gonna care. Like, this is how I look. They gonna be walking around the hallway smiling. I'm like, just take the photo. One guy was like, I'm not taking the photo unless you smile. I'm like, man, there's like, no, I got posted like my senior picture. Because my senior picture, now that was a fake smile. That was like that conversation I was having with the guy. Because I just sat there, I was like, bro, I don't want to do this. Found a no smile. Okay. But yeah, it's like, why y'all want me to smile? Witchy Spirit with the raid. Appreciate it, Witchy Spirit. Shout out to Witchy Spirit, guys. It was messed up. Witchy Spirit made this appreciation tweet for me, and I couldn't like look at it on time. I was like an hour late on looking at it because I went outside like exercising and stuff. Yeah, shout out to Witchy Spirit, guys. It's like I had her stream like open last night, and I didn't realize like when you close, like when I close my laptop, it like, I guess like it, I don't know, like it cancels out or it does something, I don't know. But anyways, I was lurking and then I went to sleep. I got tired. I watched her stream for like a little bit, then my eyes start getting heavy, and I'm like, I'm glad like Twitch ain't got like no audio thing with fans. Which you had been like, oh, let's see what Tyler is doing. All of a sudden you just hear. Well, I can't play the. What do they mean missing data pack? From what? This game crazy. I sat there, me and my friend, we had it planned that we were gonna play. Hold on, let me see if I could join her game. It may be able to work. What's the I'll be lurking. Oh yeah, no, it's all chill. Do you think, Witchy Spirit? Appreciate the lurk, appreciate the raid. Photos I take. I don't either. I stand there, I look like, honestly, I look, you know, if you look up like old like gang members from the 90s, that's how I look. But just like without nobody there. It just be me. I look like an old gang member from the 90s or 80s, like an old pimp. Like he's on his second strike and he, you know, he ain't trying to smile because he don't want to jinx himself on getting arrested. I gotta message my friend because I'm like, the game ain't starting. BRB. Alright, I'll chill. But it's like Call of Duty be acting, man. I might have to go and get Black Ops Cold War so me and my friend can play. That's messed up. Same though, at most, I just kind of up the corners a little, putting general resting face. And I'm judging. Exactly. Like, I'd like, you know, because it probably like up the, like one corner. That's it. Alright. That's so stupid. Call of Duty, I swear, man. Sent the rest in Facebook. You'll see what I mean. Oh, okay, okay. Did it send? It didn't, I don't think it sent. What is this achievement? Is there just I ain't playing that. Oh no, it sent. Okay, hold on. You know what? The funny thing is, I probably seen you and was all like, that girl happy. Like, she, you know, she ain't got nothing going on. She might look angry, but that girl happy. So it's like, I understand, because that's what I do. It's like, you were across town having the same conversation as I was. What's wrong? Is everything okay? I'm like, just you're making me angry. Like, just please leave me alone. Alright, what game am I gonna play? I feel like I was just playing too much of CarX. Assume something is wrong. And nothing's never wrong. Like, you just chilling, minding your own business, and you just got people out there that just want to bother you. Wait, would they let me play? I wonder if they would let me play campaign. When you say I'm fine, there any percent like, no, I can tell you mad, so you're wrong. That is a legitimate pet peeve. The worst thing that you can do to a person that's not mad is tell them that they're mad. That is a legitimate pet peeve. I hate that mess so much. People be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Nothing, I'm chilling. No, something's wrong. Like, okay, I know you could read minds. Like, oh, so you're admitting that something's wrong. Nothing is wrong. I am chilling. Can I just sit here and just mind my own business? It's not good being mad. That's when you just want to, like, put them in the chokehold and just wait. They be like, even though they tapping on your arm, I don't care for no tap out. My mom doesn't. I get mad. She's like, no need to get mad. So, yeah, it's like, I'm not mad. I'm chilling. I can't even play campaign. That's crazy. The game has froze. I wouldn't. Oh no! Wait a second. Hold on. See, man. That's the only thing that they worry about in this game. Freaking Warzone. They don't worry about none of the other stuff. Yeah. Change the name. See me just be super bad at Warzone. If it can load. It's probably not gonna load. Jerry is probably like the favorite. Yeah. I feel like I was. But up until like I had got like in trouble, then I learned real quick that I was not the favorite child. I get in trouble, I was like, that's it. It's over with. I am done. It's funny though when you tell people like that you got whooped as a child. Like you tell that like to some friends that never got whooped. This ain't loading up. I ain't gonna play that. they're like, oh my god, you was whooped as a child? I'm like, yeah, I thought everybody was. They're like, my mom wouldn't do that. My dad wouldn't do that. I'm like, oh, I guess I was just, that's just life. Question: who win, max powered Godzilla or max powered Superman? Dang. Oh, you did. Wow. That's not even cool doing that, trying to compress somebody's brain. Like, that's messed up, DK. I thought we were cool, and then you just gonna let. Dang. Man. Max powered Godzilla or max powered Superman? Well, me weapons going through spiders. Oh, I know, right? Oh, you got hand? No, I got belt. Like, you lucky. You got a hand. I got a full-on belt. Dang, but I want to say like a max power. Nah, I'd have to say Superman, because Superman got speed. I say Superman. I feel like, but yeah, cause yeah, like cause Godzilla didn't have like no kryptonite. He probably would like slow down Superman if anything's, but I feel like Superman. He just lasered the mess out the back of his head, then that's it. Godzilla's done. Now, if you said Kryptonite Godzilla, then, oh yeah, Godzilla 100%. I have to go outside, pick a switcher in the bush and bring it. Oh no, my mom, she said that happened to her. Not me though, I ain't that stuff I ain't deal with. When I was a preteens, years switched to getting slapped in the face. I didn't have to, I don't think my mom ever, nah, she did when it was a math question. I still remember that math question too, 65 divided by 5. It's like, I don't know division, I don't know that stuff. I barely even know how to add. I can't even add my life up together. Now you want me to divide stuff? We decided to pick our weapon and use it. Yeah, cause they didn't have. Well, they might. I don't know. I didn't have to do all that. Sure, they stopped. Yeah. I remember there was somebody. Gotta start this mission. All right, this game gonna be all weird. Nah, I'll never forget where there was this one guy, he joined my stream talking about, like, how he would, I think I'm just gonna continue playing CarX. But how he would be, like, disrespectful, like, because I think he said his mom got on him about cussing or something like that. And I'm like, bruh, I don't care how old I get, I never will cuss in front of my parents. Like, unless that was just a thing that they said, like, oh, they don't care. If they don't care, then that's one thing, they don't care. But I'm saying, like, I've never crossed that bridge if I even need to cross that bridge. And so, yeah, he was talking about how he'll be disrespectful, like, he don't care. Like, he's still gonna cuss and things in front of her. And I'm like, bro, you ain't got no respect. Well, for 3 hours, they can't, then, like, Ray. Like, man, dang, a 3 hour whooping? Mine's never went on for that long. Mine's was, like, probably a minute. That's crazy. That's a movie. I would have no feeling in my body after some stuff like that. It was, yeah, mom would tell she was gonna call my uncle, bring the wood and dang. Between all 3 siblings, dang. I remember one time I thought I had gained like superpowers. I remember my mom, because it was fast too, and so she went down to like hit my leg. And I moved and was all like, I have the power. I can dodge anything. Then whoop. Immediately got whooped. It started. Dang. A 5-minute break? Nah, I'm like, just make the whoopings consecutive. Like, it just needs to all happen at a time. Like, that's a new level of whoopings. Where it's like, okay, gonna take a 5-minute break and we're gonna get right back to this. So I'm done crying, then all of a sudden, nope, you done bring it right back in here. I couldn't, nah. That's some wild stuff. My life in danger. If we dodge or lasted, yeah. Mine, it wasn't so much it lasted longer. It would just be twice as harder next time. Imagine, like, though, having a kid and you whoop him and they don't cry. Like, what would y'all do if that happened to y'all? You had a kid and you was like, nah, you getting whooped. You whooped the kid and he was just like, all right, you done? Like, do you put the kid up for adoption or do you perform an exorcism on him? Never got grounded, though. I got whooped and grounded, so I was like, I'd sit there, you know, sore body, no video games to play. We were in the car. She screamed so loud, slammed on their brakes, and dang, yeah, I have no stuff like that going on. I don't think I've ever gotten a car whooping. My mom would know. That's what she'd do. She'll just squeeze my hand out in public, so I'll be acting bad, then all of a sudden I just start screaming in pain. Can't teach without. I don't think I'd whoop because you can teach without. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I'd do that to my kids either. That's something I'm like, nah, I know how much that stuff hurt. But I'm just saying, like, if I did have that, like, mindset where I did, and my kid, he just looked at me and was all like, that didn't hurt. And I'm sweating, like, I just went 4 quarters with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. I've been looking at that kid like, nah, you're not human. I'm like, you are not human. Sad, spare the rod, spoil the child. It's like saying that means, yeah, that's just something I'm like, I know I wouldn't do it, but that's why I was like something where I just like, nah, I couldn't. I've been scared of my kid. I just whooped him, and then he just looked at me and said, that's all you got? It's like, nah, you gotta send him to the octagon. Like, get him a UFC contract. It's like, you're gonna have to homeschool him too, because if he gets into a fight, that other kid, I might have to, like, help out the kid. I'm gonna have to help that kid fight my own kid. Shepherd, parent is the shepherd, child is the sheep. It's guidance, you know, guide your child, and they become spirits. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I think, because I feel like I'm good with, like, talking and communicating, so I know the day when I do have kids, I'm, you know, gonna talk with them, let them know, like, hey, you know, acting like them kids from Nanny 911, that's not gonna get you anywhere in life. It's like, trust me, you'll understand the day when you have kids. So I definitely guide my kids to do the best in life. So I be better than me. Make sure you know, carry on the foundation. If not, build your own and make it 10 times better than mine. Kids get older, they don't show a lot of passion and communication to their parents because they're scared, and the parents, I've done for you. Disrespecting, like, no, I don't feel sick. Exactly. Yeah, it's like a lot of people, they don't realize that. It's like, you know, whooping a kid is like, that's just putting fear in them. It's like, that's just like, you know, because my thing is like, day I have kids, I'm like, I don't want them thinking like, okay, when you do something bad at your job, you're gonna get whooped by your boss. My boss would have tried to whoop me, I'd put him in like a sleeper of some sorts. I'm like, oh, you wanna fight? All right, cool. Wrap around his like arm and neck and just, you know, squeeze on like a snake or something. But I don't want my kids to know that. I don't want them to think like, you know, like, oh, that's discipline. Like, nah. It's like, you can act up, but it's not gonna be good in the long run. It's like, it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna mess up your long run, if anything. Want to create a safe, loving, open environment with communication and understanding. Exactly. See, that's the thing I can't wait for the day I have kids. I'm like, day I have kids, we gonna be having fun. They're gonna be like, I'm like sitting at the table with them. I'm like, so what'd you do at school today? They're like, I roasted my teacher and got sent to the office. I'm like, well, what did you say to them? I said that they ain't have no kneecaps. Then I'm gonna start laughing. Wife gonna look at me like giving me that look like, don't encourage that. I'm like, I'm not encouraging it, but that's funny though. I like, was it the one teacher I seen at the student led conference? Cause she was kind of walking a little bit stiff, so I gotta look back at the wife. I'm like, babe, you should have seen her. Like, nah, she had like a straight up like pirate walk. Did I ever get the chance to get married? I think it's, you know, if that's something that you like want in life, like, it'll happen. Like, I think on that a lot. Like, you know, it might take time, but Mr. Incredible, and he was going, she was like, Bob, don't. I know, that's exactly what it's gonna be like. I'm gonna laugh out loud and be like, that's not funny. Make, like, put the hand, like, just go and, like, make sure I'm sitting next to him. We gonna, like, do, like, a little secret handshake. Look at the daughter and be like, so what did you do at school today? She like, this boy thought that he can grab onto my arm, so I kicked him in the throat. I'm like, that? I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna be like, nope, that's my girl. I'm like, show these guys you can't just be grabbing on the women any old type of way. She's all like, I got suspended for 2 days. I'm like, no, you gonna have fun for these next 2 days. Kind of refreshing though. Parenting now, this generation are taking communication route instead of just beatings. Exactly. I know, because I'm like, I don't think any of my friends, they don't look like the type to, because with the friends that have kids and stuff, they don't look like the type that's doing all of that. Sad to know that most of that is because they went through being as a kid. Knows what it can do to exactly, yeah. It's like, it's sad, but in a way it's like just good for this generation of kids, because, you know, they're going to be growing up in the generation. I feel like the next like wave of kids and this like up and coming generation, and when they get to our age, I feel like it's going to definitely put them in a much more like better state of mind. Emotion, yeah. That's another thing. My kid ever tries to roast me, he gonna be like, Dad, you're short. I'm like, your mom's short. She gonna look at me and be like, wow. Like, to my face. I'm like, well, don't talk about my height. I'm gonna talk about his mom's height. Exactly. He gonna be like, Dad, you're short. And I'm like, and just wait 10 more years, you're gonna be the same height as me. If not, what, an inch taller, an inch shorter? It's like, apple don't fall too far from the tree, son. So, just let you know. He gonna start thinking about it. He gonna be like, dang. I'm like, and don't think about getting that leg surgery either, because that costs thousands of dollars. Trust me, I know. I looked it up. Now, I know it's something that I personally wouldn't do to my kids, but I do kind of find it funny, though, when I see those videos of, like, kids getting scared by, like, because, though, they showed this one, they legit, like, scarred that kid for life. They had, I think it was Jason, Freddy Krueger, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all ambushed this kid, and the kid just laid out and was screaming for dear life. Now, that's something I personally wouldn't do to my kid, but when I did see that video, I did find it a little bit funny. Like, I know I shouldn't laugh at stuff like that, but that was pretty funny. And my parents' jeans. I think, yeah, I just wish I was still light-skinned, but we all can't have all these valuables in life. Nah, like I said, though, like, light-skins, they were, you know, at one point in time, they were becoming memes, so... But yeah, that video, I was cracking up so hard. I was like, it's messed up, but it's so funny. Active, your fight or flight. Probably, well, it depends on where I'm at in the situation. Like, if it's, yeah, Texas Chain, if Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees, if they all chasing after me, then flight. But if it's like, like, small people, but they're dressed up, then yeah, fight. It ain't gonna be fight. It's just gonna be like a kick to the body. I'll be so have Hazel has curly hair. Sensitive. Liz is the type, she goes outside for like 2 seconds and already got like a she's already sunburnt. Just went outside to smell the fresh air. I'm like, well, can't stand outside for that long. Told you, 0.5 seconds. You stood out there for 2 seconds. It's like, now you gotta suffer. My fight is always active. Well, my fight has been quite active. DK is like, nah. She's all like this, she like this fist. She was just like this. She was like, this is violence and deadly. Which one do you want? I just slip on the black forces and I'm like, all right, now I'm ready. My skin gets very dry. How deep? It's gonna have a leave a scar. Dang. Yeah, my skin, I be having my moments where that ashiness is strong. I'll go out if it's cold outside, bruh. That ashiness is strong. Dark room running, making Crowley demon noises. I went full boxer mode, punched him in the chest. Yeah, that's what I was like. My sister, she did that. Screamed and grabbed my leg. I took my leg back as far as I could and took her head off. Like, watch, no, this is what video I want you guys, because it is pretty much an exact representation of that. Look up the video of when Randy Orton had kicked Vince McMahon across the head. If you guys know who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about, that's exactly what it was. I didn't go back, like, all the way back. Like, I just went, like, you know, as far back as I could. Tattoos piercing because of my skin. Dang. For me in my sleep, I woke up, punched her in the back. Dang. Thank you, Mick. Mick. I'm gonna call you Mick. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I was like, I told her she was all laid out, crying, screaming. I remember my dad came out and was all like, what happened? I was all like, I was just standing over her just looking. I'm like, she jumped out and scared me, so I kicked. I think I got in trouble for that too. I'm like, fam, like she scared me. Use the cat to wake me up. Oh god, accidentally whacked the cats. Dang. That cat was all like, he was just like, now y'all, he was like, you humans was chill. He's like, you guys set me up for failure. Rules command. No backseating and no joining the stream asking me to play the game. So like, yeah, like the exclamation point backseat, and then what can the other one be? Do you stream R? What's RR? What's that? It's not. People join the stream like, oh, can I play? I'm like, yeah, you can on your own console. What's backseating? Backseating is when a person joins your stream. So like, let's say like right now, all right, so let me just demonstrate. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't drift. The car is not drifting. Man, this is stupid. I hate this game. I'm so angry right now. Then somebody joins the stream talking about, you gotta like press the button this way. Or if I'm like, how can I make drifting easier? That's, you know, like they're telling me how to play the game. So that's like backseating. Okay, race room. I don't know what, is that like a game or is that something in here? If it's something in here, and I'm like, nah. I just, you know, I'm just trying to like just get like high scores and all that. Go backseat. Yeah. So yeah, like that. I don't think that linked worked. Oh, I think I know what Race Room is. No, I know what that game is. No, I've seen that game before. I played it a while ago, but... Respectful, no backseat. Nah, has to react video. Play solo. Timeout. Okay, no, yeah, that's chill. That's chill. No, I like that, Liz. Yeah, Mick, links don't work in my stream. Just letting you know. I think all people, like, was... Bro, I was like, who is this? Not realizing this was... I did, because this is, I think, that ghost thing that I added. That confused the life out of me. I was all like, bruh, who is this? How am I doing better than myself? That's the question. Bruh, how can the ghost even see? But yeah, it's like I've had so many people join my stream, like, especially when I played this one game called The Division 2. This guy, he always... Isn't the ghost just the dead? No, it's me. It was the last time I was racing. But no, I was playing this one game called The Division 2, and the guy, he always would join the stream talking about, add this to your character. And I'm like, no. He's just like, well, you're not going to complete the mission in time. If, like, I don't care. He's like, I only join your stream when you're playing this game. He's like, you need to work on a better build. I'm like, how about this? You could get banned. I'm like, how about that? Then I think he said some more stuff, and I was like, nah, you getting banned. I'm like, I don't like when people do that. I didn't know what it was either, but I think I heard it in somebody else's stream. And then it's like, it's a thing. I put it in the stream, like, where I'd say it's like it's a tag. Like, don't join my stream backseating. And people still come through and do that crap. That's why it's like certain games I really don't like playing as much, because it's like, I know this game, a lot of people be joining and talking about, oh, can I play the game with you? I'm like, no, I don't, like, I am anti-social. Just let me play the game by myself. Backseaters are annoying. So annoying. I asked them. Exactly. Like, if I'm asking people, like, hey, how do I get past this? Like, or, like, I'm playing this right now. I'm like, how do I get, like, you know, 22,000 gold? And somebody's just like, okay, you know, you just gotta, like, you know, plan out the drifts, or just drift a little bit longer. Alright, cool, thank you. Now, if I say something, I'm all like, man, like, I wish drifting was, like, easy. We're not so much easier, but if I'm just, like, talking or just ranting or raging in this game, and then somebody, I'm like, that's, like, one thing. It's like, don't try to backseat when I'm raging. Because then I might roast you. Toxic, or Liz, you're the same height as Danny DeVito. Just letting you know that right now. So I'm saying, I don't like roasting people, especially my own friends, but they set themselves up for it. I know. That's what people bring out of me. I try not to, like, but they, you know, people say stuff. She didn't need to say that I'm not playing the game right. She hurt my feelings, so I hurt her height's feelings. I can't see a thing with the, no, I gotta turn that off. Liz, I would like to apologize. I know I shouldn't have said that. Wow, so you're bringing up old stuff. Okay. Alright, well, at least my skin don't get dry. At least I could get tattoos if I wanted to. How about that? Miss, I can't get tattoos because I got vampire skin. Yeah, let's see you step outside when it's daytime. Currently feeding my bread. Oh yeah, she was talking about that. Now, Liz, alright, now I apologize. Now, you ain't gotta, like, just keep saying stuff. I would like to apologize again, okay? I didn't mean to say those things. I apologize. I thought I was hearing, like, background noises and stuff. I just my occasional moments of hearing things. I'm a sexy vampire. It's like, but you're still a vampire. Like, that's the thing. There's, like, nothing sexy about it, though. Like, you can't go outside when it's sunny. You only drink blood. Like, there's nothing, no. There's nothing sexy about being a vampire. You are a vampire. You kill people to stay, what is it, to stay younger? I wouldn't want to be a vampire. Like, I would hate that. I'd be that vampire. I'd mess around and forget that I'm a vampire. Go outside and be like, dang, I need to go outside real quick. Next thing you know, I ain't burnt off like half my arm. Like, dang, bruh. Like, can it be gloomy today? I wonder if they could go outside if it's gloomy outside. Because I'm like, it's so... That's probably why they did Twilight out here. Because they was all like, nah, it be raining like 24/7 in Seattle. Vampires are sad. You name one time Edward smiled in Twilight. That man was sad throughout that whole movie. And Kristen Stewart was just confused. Climbing trees and sitting there doing just all weird stuff. That was one movie I never could get into. That movie came on the other day and I was like, what is this? I read the book. The book was cool, but the movie was all like, what is this? I can see why this is coming on MTV. Be the Collins from Twilight. I'm also sad. Like hundreds of years watching everyone they love die. Not bad. That, and yeah, that's another thing. I don't want to, like, because like somebody asks you like, oh, how old are you? It's like, I was there when Abraham Lincoln got assassinated. Does that answer your question? It's like, I was there when George Washington became the first president. It's like, nobody ain't gonna take your age serious. You try telling people you ain't stopped that set. I know there'll be that one person that actually does believe me. And they're like, and so what did you do? I was like, I was watching Hamlet. All of a sudden, I heard a shot go off, and then, yeah, this man jumped down, started screaming stuff. I didn't know what, I thought it was a part of the show. I'm like, I was asleep. Like, I'm dead sorry, but I'm saying, like, I was asleep. I didn't know what was happening. I'll be a lazy vampire. I'll be like, dang. Just probably... No, what was the one... Who watches American Horror Story? In this last season they did with like the vampire stuff. I ain't gonna lie, that season was actually, that was kind of dope how they did all that. That's a good show. I wish I had gotten into that show when it very first started. There were so many shows. There was like Walking Dead. I don't think Walking Dead had started. I think Walking Dead started like a year prior. I don't watch American Horror Story anymore. Yeah. I didn't start watching it. But these past few seasons I did watch Supernatural. That's another show I never got into. I knew how big it was because all my friends would talk about it, but... Snippets of that show before though. Yeah, that was American Horror Story is a pretty good show. I don't know if you talking on Supernatural and I'm like, bro, what'd I do? And this thing done restarted, I swear. American Horror Story, yeah. I'm on my third watch. Been watching this fully twice. Dang. I think I used the Coven season. Yeah. I think that one was about vampires too. But no, this last one, it was crazy. So the guy was like, because he was like, he was a writer. So he was like, oh man, he's like, I'm struggling with writing. So the woman was all like, or is it the guy? At some point in time, they offered him this black pill. No, it was the guy. It was the guy that offered him a black pill. Offered him a black pill, and the black pill is supposed to like unlock this like creativeness out of you and stuff. Like if you are creative. So, anyways, he takes the black pill. He's like writing up all these like movies and stories. Netflix is calling him up, talking about we like to buy, but it wasn't really Netflix. They were just saying that for the writing reasons. And then, but that's the thing. That's the downfall to taking the black pill. Like you become a vampire. But it wasn't like he could go outside like when it's sunny and stuff. It was just like he just would drink blood and eat people and stuff. And so yeah, he did that. And then his daughter got on it. His wife tried taking it, but that's the downfall to it. If you're not creative, then you turn into like these bald head like vampires. So you end up becoming like a crackhead vampire. And so then that happened to his wife. She became a crackhead, and then yeah. I ain't gonna say everything, but I'll tell y'all that much. Matrix. Oh, of course I've seen The Matrix. I've seen all of them, even the new one that just recently came out. I thought it was good. I know a lot of people say they didn't like it. I thought it was good. I like how that was like my, you know, to make people understand this last season of American Horror Story. I was referred to the wife as a crackhead vampire. But I mean, that's what she was. Like, if y'all watched it, then y'all know what I'm talking about. That's one thing. It's like, it's one thing to be a vampire. Be a crackhead vampire? Nah. Probably do like final few races in this car. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day with this stream. Why was I like kind of moving along with this car? I was like kind of moving back and forth. Sometimes I need to do that, work on my setup so I can enable my web camera. Because I was really moving along with this car. I didn't even see if I got gold. I got gold. Do these last two ones. I wonder if Black Ops Cold War is cheap at GameStops. I gotta check. I'm definitely ain't gonna spend no, whatchamacallit, the full price on it. That game came out like last year. Not even that. Like, wait a second. No, it came out, no, 2020, never mind. The game came out 2 years ago, and how are they gonna still charge like $60-something for it? I'm like, the game's old. I think if they ever do that with that Call of Duty Ghosts, because that was a Call of Duty I never did get a chance to play. I might end up buying that one day and playing it. Nintendo does that. Oh, it's dumb. Yeah, it's like the game's old. Like, what am I spending like the full price of it for? You know the game, and yeah, you know the game ain't worth that much when it's like you either go on when you go to GameStops, or when they have it on sale. Then they'll have it on sale for like $2.99. Sure, companies, they be trying to make the most amount of money that they possibly can make. Because I think that was another reason why I never bought, because I did have Legend of Zelda at one point, but then I think I got caught up playing a bunch of other games, so I sold it, which was a mistake. And then, yeah, that went to try to go rebuy that game again. They're all like, oh, it's $60. I'm like, when it came out, it was. Now that game's like, what, $20 the most? I made profit at GameStop before. Wow, you're the only person I know that said that. GameStop, they will, like, GameStops I've been to, they just rob people. Bought a Pokemon game for $9 when Pokemon Go came out. 15 for. Oh wow. Yeah, sometimes those games. No, I think I've done that before. I bought the game on sale and then go back up there. The name giving me more for it. I've done that before. Yeah, I might see your night stream. All right, Liz, appreciate it. Yeah, this is gonna be my final race. Thank you for stopping by. Don't hit that wall, don't hit that. I swear. For games, I try to catch all my games either on sale or yeah on sale, or if they're free, because I'm like full price on games and it's like the games don't be good half the times. I'm like, I don't like doing that. Games be like, oh, $60, and I'm like, bro, it's a 2-star game. Game costs $2. Bought Ghost Recon for 16. Dang, that's that's a bargain. Do you know your game is doing bad when it's being sold for 16 cents? Nah, if I was a video game developer and they said my game was being sold for 16 cents, I'm like, nah. I'm like, that's when I think I started scamming people. I said, nah, we're gonna add a DLC that costs like $100. Sell my game for 16 cents. That's crazy. Who has 16 cents to, like... It was old, and I bought it used. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously. But, yeah, because if that game was, like, brand new in the package, the wrapping hadn't even been taken out off yet, and it still cost 16 cents, I was like, nah, bruh. I'm like, that's not right. That is not right at all. That's funny, though. But I'm going to go ahead, call it a day with this stream. We'll stream tonight, of course. But appreciate everybody for stopping by. Once again, shout out to Witchy Spirit for the raid. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And until next time, I will talk to everybody later. Thank you, everybody, that stopped by once again. Stay tuned for the next stream. Came out in 06. About 6 years. Oh, yeah. If it was one of the, like, old ones, then, yeah, I see why it costs. I thought it was one of the new ones, but yeah, talk to everybody later. Thank you guys, and peace.